All right, it's our last day in Osaka. We're actually flying home tonight. Our flight's not until 9 p.m. And then we get back at 6 p.m. the same day. So that's going to be crazy. Yesterday. No, it's today.
It'll be the same day, yeah.
So we're going to make the most of this very last day. We've got a couple hours to go. Let's do it.
Cancer, I wish I had the answer, baby, but I'm quite a mess now. It takes me all day to get dressed now. You think 'cause you're older that you're gonna be better at being colder, but life takes a different turn, and you're 30 years old and you're still getting burned. Whoever said it's better to love than to lost than to not have loved it all should.
All right, we're in Shinsekai, which is an area of Osaka that was built in 1912. It was half modeled after Coney Island and half after Paris, and it was a big display of modernity back in the day. But it has since fallen into a bit of disrepair. It hasn't been updated since the 1950s, and it is kind of regarded as like the most dangerous part of Osaka. But we decided to come during the day instead of at night. So we're gonna have some Kushikatsu, which they are known for here, and then we're gonna get on with it. Let's go.
Whole life I'm doing fine, and now I'm crying like Dolly from 9 to 5. Asking myself why I'm putting my heart on the line. It feels like whenever you're not here by my side. I'm always running, so I probably should have seen it coming. Now that we're in slow motion, whiplash like a car crash in the ocean. Back to those late night reveries, nocturnal like Chopin melodies, making it to Steve Lacy, Gemini writes. I could kiss you till I die. I was just looking for a late night lover. Now you got me choked up, calling me slugger.
Like crank your out.
Never fucking call me slugger. Whole life I'm doing fine, and now I'm crying like Dolly from 9 to 5. Asking myself why I'm putting my heart on the line. It feels like whenever you're not here by my side.
So we finished up the trip. We are at the Osaka airport, getting ready to fly to Haneda and then on to LAX from there. Wanted to do a quick little trip wrap up, talk about some of the tips and the things that we learned while traveling in Japan. Now granted, we learned most of these tips by watching other videos, so none of this is original or groundbreaking. The first, number one tip, make sure before you leave that you get a Suica card. It looks like this. You can download it directly from the wallet app on your phone before you even travel to Japan. And basically the Suica card is a transit card that you preload with money, and then you can also use the card everywhere. So like you, first off, you tap your phone without even opening the wallet to get on the train and to get off the train. And then you can use it at 7-Eleven and other convenience stores, restaurants.
Everywhere.
Pretty much everywhere. So I just kept loading money up onto that and using that. It was super easy. Tip number 2, you only need one pair of shoes. I didn't listen, but you need one very good pair of walking shoes, because all you're going to do is walk all day long, every day. And I brought 3 pairs of shoes because I can't help myself. And I did wear...
You made me bring 3 pairs of shoes.
I know, because I wanted to be prepared, but, you know, it turns out I only needed one. Okay, tip number 3, Google Maps is incredible. You can put in your destination, and it'll take you step by step all the way there. It'll tell you what train to get on, what train car to get on, where to exit, everything. We used it everywhere, and it got us from point A to point B pretty easily, and I have no sense of direction, and I still managed to get us to where we needed to go. Tip number 4, ChatGPT is a total lifesaver. It was like traveling with a friend who just knows everything about the place we were at. I would take pictures of things and say, hey, is this XYZ? And they'd say, actually, what you're looking at is blah, 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 and give me a total history and all that sort of stuff. I could ask it where to get stuff nearby. I asked for... pretty much everything. Any question I had, it told me how to do stuff.
We didn't utilize it on this trip, but I imagine Google Gemini also, if you're doing a lot of planning and you have a lot in a Gmail account, I bet that would be super helpful since it's only growing features within the Google
Tip number 5, bring an extra bag with you. Like we brought a little fold-up duffel bag. We took out and put all of our dirty laundry in so that we could take that back with us and then have more room for souvenirs. Or conversely, you could very easily buy an extra suitcase because you're going to need one. All right, tip number 6, bring a foldable tote bag or purchase a foldable tote bag. We both had little tiny tote bags that we put into our everyday bags. So when we were out shopping, we could pull them out, we could unfold them, we could put our stuff in there that we bought. Looks like this. This is a tiny one. Unfolds. You can put a bunch of shit in it. Tip number 6, pocket Wi-Fi. So we picked up a pocket Wi-Fi at the airport when we arrived. It cost what?
Well, this one I even had dropped at the hotel. Remember?
Oh, that's right. So we ordered it and we had it shipped to our first hotel. So when we got there, at the front desk, they had this little pocket Wi-Fi thing that we just took everywhere with us. We had Wi-Fi everywhere we went. And how much did it cost?
I want to say it was like $120 maybe.
And that was for...
I forget.
That was for 10 days. And basically they give you a return envelope with it. And so you can just drop it back in there, throw it in a mailbox on your way to the airport, and then you're done. All right, tip number 7, bring a large battery with you. I had a big battery that I bought specifically for this trip that housed, I don't even know how many charges, but I used it every single day because with all the Google Maps and the ChatGPT and all that sort of stuff, my battery would drain, so I could recharge it when we stopped at restaurants and stuff like that. We could also recharge the camera if we needed to, or the microphone. It was very handy. We just recharged the battery at night, brought it with us. I mean, that's like an obvious tip, but okay. Tip number 8: make an itinerary, but make sure you keep it super loose. Because like I went ahead and I booked things for all the meals and general things that we wanted to do. But what we learned was that it's very easy to just start exploring and get lost in both Tokyo and Osaka. And everywhere we went, we would spend a couple extra hours just kind of wandering around and discovering things. So make sure you keep it super loose. Last but not least, tip number 9: make sure you bring a Revenge of coin pouch with you, because there's so much change to be had that it was super handy.
Yeah.
That's it.